You're on candid camera, babe.
I am.
You are. It's BCP, Farm and Trucking. Go ahead and touch that friggin' net. So, this here thing is a calf shelter that I built, oh my god, how many years ago? 10, 12 at least. We moved it over here. It was in the windbreak corral out there where we normally calve, and we brought it over here yesterday and put an electric wire kind of around the bottom 6 inches all the way around, and we put there they are, 5 little piggies in there for yesterday. And CP had picked up this roll of net, and now we've got it run so that they can come outside into this big grass and stuff. We got their water dish right there, that red tub with that white 25-gallon barrel in it. It's like a self-waterer. And this is their feeder, which is still half full. They're not going to eat much out of that when they got all of this stuff out here. And we could theoretically move them around. It'll just be a pain in the arse to hook up to that calf shelter and move it and contain these little guys so they're not running all over the yard at the same time. Really? So, happy piggies. Happy piggies. And the net is actually working. I had to go around and cut a bunch of the grass down for the net, but it is actually working. You hear the odd squawk from them. They'll learn what their area is, but I got a feeling that that calf shelter is going to be the pig pen until December when it's freezer time. So, anywho, that's working. One job that was successful. It's friggin' wet as hell out here still. The dew is just unbelievable this morning. I got a rack on the back end of the big goose. I had a low tire. We filled him up. Other than that, he's pretty much ready to rock and roll. I gotta strap the rack down, but that's it. And I gotta unhook from him, hook up to a different trailer and take it back to Buddy's place. So yeah, things are coming along, and who knows, there's always the possibility that I'll be possibly round Baling today if the wind will pick up a little stronger, but that's a very slim possibility in this day and age. So we'll get this dealt with, and then we'll deliver a trailer back to its rightful owner. I'll bring you guys back later. Alrighty guys, well, today's the day. It's gonna happen. These things, all these idiot blocks, are going into the barn. I can't wait no longer. So Tristan and Madison said they would come and give us a hand. So they're on their way. And we've got probably around 25 here, old ones. We're gonna pull those out, and basically so that we use these first. Otherwise, when we start stacking, those will get these ones would end up getting covered by the new ones, and they'll be in here for another 2 years. So we're gonna pull these out. I'll just throw them off to the side, and yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get at her pulling these out. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty, so we just kind of shifted some of them over, stacked them up higher, then put a few there, and ones that were on the ground, because this is dirt in here, gravel, clay. Those ones went over here, so they get used first thing in the winter. Opened up these back doors so they can get a little more air in here. and the heifers aren't up. So they're just playing with the radio, trying to get a station that'll work, and we'll get to work at putting them in. Talk to you guys later. There, got our square bales in the barn. So with what we made and what was in here, it's about 130 roughly. That'll get us through for this winter. Next year we could do another 100. It's not the end of the world. And if Maddie gets her way, thank you for coming out. If Maddie gets her way, she's going to be making 300. Oh, 2 goats. Okay, you're going to make 200. 100 per goat.
We're going to put them with the horses. Yeah.
And you and Maddie have to look after them in the winter.
I will. Easy peasy.
Because a 243 looks after them real fast. At the house, probably. Alrighty. Yeah, thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Tristan. Made this job a lot easier. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. Hey, guys. Coming out. Oh, big stretch. And to heck with it, we'll just lay down right here. Hey? I'm thinking they're liking their outdoor, their more room and outdoor pen area. But they've definitely learned what the electric wire and fence was. I've seen them touch it. And with it so wet right now, it's not working as good. But I'm sure they'll be fine. There, at the feeder. What's going on today? Well, I'm hoping to get some more baling done. And I need to get a tractor checked over, fueled up, check the oils, hook it to a hay bind. I got a tire here that was flat the other day. We pumped it up and he's still good. He's not a very good tire, that inside one, but I'm sure for what we're doing at this point, he'll be fine. This thing is ready to go. So yeah, there's a few things going on this morning. It's wet as hell at this point. So we got to give it a couple hours. There is a breeze. Give it a couple hours to dry down. And then we should be able to rock and roll with the baling part of it. Checking oils. He's up to max. Alrighty, I'm gonna set you guys down and get this tractor unhooked from that rake, and we'll bring you all back a little bit later. Alrighty guys, well, son of a gun, you know, the wind is up a little bit. There is a breeze. It's blowing about, I don't know, 26 to 30k, but that friggin' dew was so heavy this morning, it's still not dry. How's that? Like, you walk through the grass, it's just wet. So, since we're hooked up, I figure screw it, we're gonna go do some cutting. I can't wait no longer. We got to start cutting. So I'm going to go cut opening rounds on our green feed barley, which is not overly green anymore. Yeah, I'm going to be knocking some kernel out. I know that, especially with the hay bine. But with the hay bine, it'll help dry it better, faster than if I cut it with a swather. So that's what we're going for here. Right on the other side there of the trees, that's our oats for combining, and just a little bit further north here is our oats for green feed, and it's got barley mixed with it. So as soon as we get the barley all cut down, then we'll start moving in on the oats. So hopefully that'll be this week. They are calling for rain showers Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So hopefully we don't get too much, but time will tell, right? But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go cut I'm thinking 8 opening rounds, just to give more room for raking for CP when she starts raking up on the green feed stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, you see all that green in there? That's the alfalfa and grass that we seeded out here. It's coming in nice. The barley's ripe. It's not ripe, it's in dough stage, but it's pretty fucking yellow. But this alfalfa grass came in nice and strong on this organic land for us. It looks good. Like for first time, cutting, it looks pretty good, I think. Seeded right here in the spring, so it's coming on strong. That's a positive, at least down here on this side. And from what I can see so far on all the way around, it's coming in nice and strong. We'll see what it looks like once we get farther into the field, but so far, thumbs up, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I gotta pay attention along here because there's some stones in this grassy edge and whatnot. So I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, I'm thinking, like, we got a lot of green here and it's looking really good, but we got one major problem. And what's the problem? Well, the problem is the barley's too goddamn ripe to be cutting with a hay bind. We're hammering all the kernels off. Like, we're losing 50% of our kernel probably. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be finishing this 4th round, and then I'm gonna go friggin' grab the friggin' baler and we're gonna go do some baling. And when I get back to this field, I'm gonna come with the swather and we're gonna swath this stuff. At least with that thing, I'm not gonna hammer the kernels off so bad. Cause yeah, we're losing like 50% of our kernel, and I don't wanna be losing 50% of the kernel. I'm gonna take the hay bine, I'm gonna do 1 round around that other field that's slated for combining. And the rest of this field will get swathed down here, hopefully tomorrow, or else tonight, one or the other. Because yeah, we're just smacking it hardcore here. This is not good. So yeah, it got away on us. I was leaving it hoping that the weather would hold it, because it's been so wet every morning and the rain showers we've been getting. But she ripened up on me a lot quicker than I was hoping, than I was expecting. And we're gonna have to swath this. That's all that's to it. So, okay, got a corner. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, we got 1, 2, 3, and the one that's tying off right now is number 4 in this little tiny patch. I can't tell you how many I've already made in other little patches, but we gotta pick and choose what we bale, because not everything is baleable. There's areas of some places that I baled where, yeah, you can bale, and then other areas in the same spot that you can't bale. So this patch, I've kind of checked it quite extensively, and I think we'll be okay on everything here. So we're gonna give her the beans and bale all of this off. That's 4 bales. Like Grace will be up to 8 or 9 probably before we're done, and it's only maybe 2 acres, so can't complain with that too much. Some guys are going, some guys aren't. Not so much. It's just too wet for them. But I'm actually kind of surprised that this is dry enough to bale. It's breaking in the hand simply because of the moisture that we had on it, and then it's 2 swaths into one. So yeah, kind of surprised that it's going, but it's going. So let's do whatever we can and get whatever we can get baled up, right? Alrighty, I'm gonna keep going here. I'll bring you all back a little bit later on. Alrighty guys, so we're in this little spot where we got rained out from the other day. And there's the wife, she's trying to call me. I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so like I was saying before, that heavy grass over there, that 6-7 foot tall friggin' stuff, that reed canary, it's too fucking wet. My alfalfa, on average, the alfalfa over here will bale, except where there's foxtail, heavy foxtail, it's too wet. And then I do have some stuff that was driven on, see here, and it's still green. This stuff has been down for fucking near 2 weeks. See that? How green it is still? So she's not lost, but there's foxtail in this and it's wet. And now I'm getting mold in it because it's wet. See there? Son of a gun. We're gonna have to roll it again. And I had another guy phone me. He's got a baler issue. His baler doesn't want to tie. Oh, so we might have to. Yeah, there's lots of green in here yet, but she's really fucking discolored on top. So anyway, fun. Let's get her done. We'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, just on our way over to a buddy's place to take a look at his baler. It doesn't, the actuator for the tie is not working for some reason. So we're gonna get in there and see if we can find a bad wire connection, or is it just that the actuator is dry, might need a little bit of a spray. Maybe there's something else going on there, like the tailgate not closed properly, or who knows. We're gonna give her a try and see if we can't figure out what the hell's going on. Anyway, I'll let you go and talk to you when we get there. Alright guys, so after 2 fucking hours of fucking around, we finally figured out what the hell was wrong with Jay's fucking baler. Actually, Jay figured it out himself. Because I knew it was something here, but every time I adjusted this, it would either fucking stroke out and fucking just sit there and chatter when it was all the way extended, or we'd readjust this and then it would chatter when it was all the way retracted. And we're fucking around. Finally, we got the book and we had to program the friggin' computer and position this thing, calibrate it, and got it calibrated. Now it's friggin' working, as far as we know. When we run it with no feed in it, as far as we know, everything is working just right. So, but that's sometimes what it takes, I guess, right? It was a learning curve because I have never played with one of those before. Anywho, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Fun. Let's get her done.